Vapor phase versus liquid phase storage. This is a very important concept to understand. So, what's the difference between vapor phase and liquid phase? So, liquid phase means storing your samples directly into liquid nitrogen. So your samples are submerged into the liquid nitrogen, usually in a rack or a canister. And vapor phase, the samples are above the liquid nitrogen, and basically the vapor creates the cool or freezing environment between minus 150 to minus 190 degrees, and samples are not in contact with the liquid nitrogen itself. So there's quite a few different things to keep in mind here. With liquid nitrogen stored directly into liquid nitrogen, you store it at minus 196 degrees, so there's not much temperature fluctuations in direct contact with the liquid nitrogen. However, contamination risk is pretty high. This is though required for some applications like IVF. In vapor phase, it's stored between minus 150 and minus 190. A lot of customers think that for liquid nitrogen freezers need to be stored at minus 196, and this is not true. As I mentioned in the first video in this series, that we just need to achieve glass transition state, so everything below minus 136 or minus 130. So the vapor phase is still really good enough. However, sometimes there could be problems, depends on how the samples are loaded, and we can talk about this a little later. There's no liquid contact and there's a lower contamination risk. A lot of our customers storing cells and biobanking are now moving on to the vapor phase of storage for samples. Also, with starting inside liquid nitrogen, the liquid nitrogen also can get into your canisters or your racks. And I couldn't find this picture, but there used to be a picture where this cryo vial exploded with the liquid nitrogen that got into it. It can cause some troubles as well. What products do we have for vapor phase and liquid phase? So for liquid phase, we have the Cryo Major series, the Cryo Essence series, and Cryo Master series. We're going to go through each series pretty much in detail a little later on, so you can screenshot and keep this table if you need for reference. We don't have any vapor phase in freezers, but we have some. Our freezers can do vapor phase and liquid phase. We have the Cryo Matrix, we have the Cryolite and the wide neck series, but however, with the wide neck series, you will need a platform to achieve vapor phase. So these are dual purpose and these are just for liquid phase.